Okay, now, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, now, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, now, can you hear me? Can you hear me? How's it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? Can you hear me? How's it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? Hello? Hello? How's it going, everybody? Can you hear me? How's it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? Hello? Hello? How's it going? Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. I want to play as Liberty. Plays Liberty. Okay, let's go to all the tiers, and we'll go to Liberty. Okay, let's go to all the tiers, and we'll go to Liberty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Bob. Okay, gotta get to Liberty. Oh, it's alphabetical order. Okay, gotta get to Liberty. I want to play somebody that's tier 3. Okay. I want to play somebody that's tier 3. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Who the fuck's there? You good? Are you good?
Welcome to Arthur L. Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. We're really looking forward to this
ready to
match.
play.
We've got a team that's made its way into the top 25 and now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Okay, let's fucking go!
That left side now.
Let's fucking go!
So hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Yeah.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking to move it through the air.
Fuck yeah.
Quickly complete. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grab behind the line.
Yeah.
It's Lucas. They stop it almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down coming up. He'll just keep slinging it. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll run the option. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Now they're going to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Salter. Finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in, it's Lucas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
There we go.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Turning to the running game on first and goal.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
You take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator
Let's go.
He knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chomped.
You good, Unc? You good, Unc?
Moving down the field to score that opening series.
And he added the extra point.
All right.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for daylight from inside his 20.
Got him.
And the returner goes down. First down here for the offense. Touch pass on the run. Crosses the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense in press coverage. The give to the left side.
Oh.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Quickly to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Line getting set on second down. Give to the back.
Oh, shit. Good run, good run.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Got him. Good shot. Good
Pressure
shot.
is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Back to pass. It's Cook.
Oh,
It's complete
man.
to the right.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone.
Locked it.
He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Caught close to the marker, it's Burden. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. Breaks the tackle. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this up.
Into double
Interception.
coverage, and he
Oh.
picked it off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44.
You got it, man. You got that one.
1st down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop after the catch. Still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Okay, I got you.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
I'm not fucking scared, man.
And the Tigers
Just getting
try to
ready.
pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
He's there.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute.
You got it.
Touch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things
You
off.
got that.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity.
Shit.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Toss sweep to the right.
Oh.
Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got his man quickly. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Dropping back, it's Cook. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
A screen place, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. To the ground with the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the 2-point try. The snap sets up the throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Looking to go up top on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Looking for a man. It's Salter. The quick out. Hits the spin cycle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Missouri 22, Liberty 7.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw for it. And they fail to hook up on third down.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Let's go.
He's got him, and they convert. Still running at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. The aerial assault continues. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass.
You know what? Fuck you, man. You're not good.
It's complete.
You're beating me, but come on. I'm just warming up. This is the first game of the day. Fuck you, man.
Listen, everything's four-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get.
You didn't beat my ass. You beat me by 2 touchdowns. That's it.
Otherwise, it's ball game.
2 touchdowns.
How about that defense rising up?
You're average.
On fourth down. Quarterback and running
You're
back
average.
in the pistol.
You just run the ball. That's all you do.
Keep this clock grinding. Good, solid, determined run there.
You just run the ball.
27.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need.
Oh, I'm making you nervous now.
Inbounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Going to throw it over the top.
Interception.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And they'll close in on him after a good return.
Let's go.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it.
Let's go.
Quickly complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
All you do is talk.
Now on second down.
I'm just trying.
He's looking to throw.
There we go.
A strike downfield. Bust through behind his pads.
There we go. Talk. You're like a record player.
And the Flames
A record player.
First and goal. Quarterback
Parakeet, keep talking.
He's looking to pass. Dances away.
Touchdown. In your face, man. In your face.
Touchdown Flames. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make
There we
it a
go.
one-possession game.
And
with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Missouri has the clock on its side. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Missouri wants to go fast. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
you didn't beat my ass. You won by 2 fucking touchdowns. Big fucking deal. You played a team. You're an SEC team. Look at my team.
Coming after it.
You did not fucking kick my ass.
And just put a little too much on it.
You won by 2 touchdowns. 2.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there.
Fuck you, man. You're like, your mama gave you lead paint checks. You were a baby. Come on, man.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Timeout call.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone.
What are you going to do? You ain't going to do shit. Say you score another touchdown. You won by 3. Big deal.
Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. First down.
You did not beat my fucking ass.
Looking to move it through the air. Dances away from the heel.
There we go, sack.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. They'll give it to the back.
See, you run. You did another one.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll get the timeout with 5.
For you being this good, you talk such a big game. No, you did not beat my fucking ass. You think you did, but you didn't.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one.
Interception, let's go.
Toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line.
Keep talking, keep talking.
And with that turnover, we come to the close of this game.
Keep talking, keep talking.
sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports Council.
Okay, I'm going to take a break for a minute. Okay, we're back, chat. Maryland.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Maryland Terrapins taking on the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Nice stadium. Nice fucking stadium.
The Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up.
I've been there once. It's a good one.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back.
Good. Getting tired. You good? You good? Come on.
On first down, here comes this offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Feeling the heat as he lets
Let's
it go.
go. Let's go.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
They'll leave it with him. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. The give on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short.
He's in.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
And I like the running back's efficient. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Let's go.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah!
Oh, there's a loose football.
It's our ball.
Pitch. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
No?
Man,
Okay.
great. Great job following on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, following the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's good job.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now,
they should have blocked.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice
okay, good.
balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Looking to throw, it's Warren. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Quarterback will audible. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Edwards. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Okay, let's go.
Michigan 7, Maryland 0.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He didn't get it, Bob.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I feel like if I played, guys, I feel like if I would have scored a couple more touchdowns, he would quit soon. So we got some time.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Hang on, champ.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help.
Damn, I thought that'd be like 5 yards right there. He ran like back and forth like 10.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump.
I hope he throws.
That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Got him.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
Let's go.
Takes it the
Let's
other way.
go.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Okay, guys.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass.
Damn.
And it's incomplete. If you're going
That's
to
good
take a
hit.
hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Warren.
Damn.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover
I can't
unit.
believe it's already 10.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the kick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the drive. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unleashes one. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Bringing it back, it's Morgan.
Not nowhere.
They'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Looking downfield, it's Warren trying to get to it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
I swear I had that. Going for it one more time.
4th down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30.
Go!
And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That's bad.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands.
What are we at time-wise? 49 minutes? Wow.
Getting the interception. Nice job breaking
Crazy.
You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Then perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To the air, it's Warren. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now looking to throw back to the middle. Ball in the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
And the Terrapins will take it away to start the second half.
Let's go, guys. No, 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 no.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Honestly, I don't want to do this shit. I want to,
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best decisions. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Wide receiver shows motion. Looking downfield, it's Warren. He's looking deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to...
let's see if I can change. I'm just waiting for the other person to hurry up. I got 27 seconds.
Against it because you got smaller guys out there, or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter and your bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium just in every possession. Seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
Okay, 10. What are we at? I'm on 56 minutes. Wow.
On the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of
Shouldn't have done that.
Goes down. Michigan ready to get that offense.
Guys, we changed the quarterback. Now we got Orgy in the game.
This one, David,
I repeat, Orgy.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller now comes in against it.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out of space, see if a dude can break it.
Oh, damn.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football.
Damn it!
Hesitated.
I had that, too.
Might be a good call later on in the game.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, I thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down and going in. You're expecting them to punt.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think I'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now for this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that's in your favor and then exploiting them.
Running back searching for a hole. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Maryland 10, Michigan 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. A jet sweep pass. Tackle is made after the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced the tackle for a loss.
couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll try to do it himself.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get 1 yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, Dan, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
And I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this 1st down.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. The corners are walked up tight. Running for it on 4th down. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he's paid after that hit.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And a chance perhaps to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Maryland 17, Michigan 7.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. 2-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all.
And that pass picked off. Got room on the return. The 20. Touchdown, Terrapins! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a
He's too slow.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for weeks to come.
Ball is out at 35. It's first and 10. Dropping back. It's Orchie. Getting to me.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys who put so much on their plate. And you tell they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic of the scramble. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush. And you know it's a pass. You want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening. And if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game. But when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Pocket starts to collapse. Keeps the legs moving. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chain. Timeout by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Quarterback checking off. To the arrow, first down. Quick strike complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. One more play to pad the stats. On second down, he'll fly. He'll throw it. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard.
Deep shot for the end zone. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover.
Okay. I'm going to take a break.
You know, there's no real reason to panic when you think about it, when it's panicking ever really comes. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing out.
You can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things. Find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's what I'm doing to us. Justin Palmer, David Pollack, our broadcast team. I'm Reese Davis. This has been another.
Okay, that's that.